Hey everybody, we're going to do this show and it's going to be 5 minutes long because I'm at the beach and I really don't even how's everybody doing?
Finish that sentence. Ho. Stand 10 toes down on your opinions.
You're right down the hall from me, okay? You
I'll
be
fight
nice.
you.
Hey, we're Duffy Women. I am Shelley Duffy Alexander. Originally, of course, from I am living
Penn
in
State.
Pittsburgh. I am from Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to talk about this. Anyway, so yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh. I live with my wonderful husband, Paul. I was going to call him Mark. I don't know why.
Did you used to date a Mark?
I did, but that was like 600 years ago. So
Yeah,
I
it was your first boyfriend, wasn't
Mark's
it?
on the top of her
no, not my
mind.
first. No, he was the worst boyfriend. But
Oh,
anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so yeah, and I live in Pittsburgh, and also my daughter Sarah. Should we start over? My
no.
daughter, my daughter Sarah lives with her three amazing children in Pittsburgh as well, and then of course my daughter Alex with her husband Steve in Chicago. And I always do that every show because if we have new viewers or listeners, I want everybody to know who we are. So okay. Anyway, so if you have not
She's like,
subscribed, I'm having coffee so I can stay awake tonight, play games.
Do you
someone's
also
behind the
have
scenes.
beverages? Because
No,
it's
honey,
like
that's counterproductive if you're trying to wake up. And I will explain to you in a minute why I'm so tired. Anyway, so if you have not subscribed, please do so on YouTube. And you can listen to us anywhere you get your podcasts. So do that as well, please. We would really appreciate it. We would
We
love
would.
it. I had
So
a friend
much.
of mine who just messaged and said, God, I love the podcast so much. And then she gave me a whole list of places to go eat while we're here in Sandbridge, Virginia Beach. It's beautiful here. This house is really cute. It's right on the beach, so we have a beautiful view.
yay.
It just is beautiful. But I am so tired because in the sun all day, haven't been in
Yeah.
the sun in 100 years like this. Played with little children in the waves, lifting them up, swinging them around, doing all these things that 64-year-old women should not be doing. And
Aren't you 63?
no, honey, I'm now 64. Thanks for
She just
noticing.
turned 64.
Just turned
Okay.
64.
Okay. I thought you were going a year ahead,
Oh, no,
She
no,
only
always
two
does,
months
no.
babe.
in.
I always say I'm going to. Well, no, you're right about that. But I usually wait till like after I would wait until I'm 64 and a half before I say, oh,
Mhm.
I'm 65. So, but anyway,
Okay.
so I have been, and then I was out in the sun and then just walking, and we walked all the way almost to the pier, which is pretty far down, and just had a blast, just a wonderful day. And then I started my day with a mimosa, so that was also kind of a
There it is.
but anywho, so I'm tired. I'm so tired right now. So I'm having coffee. But it's so fun. I'm so happy. This has been a dream of mine for so long. So long.
Aw.
And I'm so ecstatic to be here with everybody. So Paul's daughter Kendall and her boyfriend Jordan are here, and of course Sarah is here, and the kid's dad, and all the little kitties are here, and it's just beautiful. So it's
And
fun.
Alex is not.
Missing you. We're missing Sammy and Taylor, and yeah.
And
So
Steve.
oh
Well,
no, but he's kind of like they go hand in hand. So hand
Oh,
one hand.
best not to mention him then.
No,
yeah.
Steve. I said Steve once already. So
That guy. She's
That
very
that
guy.
guy that you're married to and you have relations
Are
with.
you feeling shiny?
Guy.
Yeah, I am. It's
Okay.
sweaty. It's
I
hot.
love that you always apply makeup and or yawn during all of our shows. You're
Well,
all
She's got
talking about makeup and then
gotta be real.
you're all yeah, we are real. That is good. That's a good point.
Well, you used to rip on me like,
Yeah, because you were
earlier
so
this year
shiny.
because I
You're
was so
absolutely
shiny. So
right about
now I'm
that.
self-conscious. So
Yeah,
it's your
now.
fault.
Yeah, so it's my fault. It's everybody's fault. Okay, so I have no clue what we're talking about today because it was your idea to talk about,
Oh, my week was good.
and I
Good.
didn't
Did you
ask anybody how their week was. I was talking about me. I don't care. I don't care
She
about
doesn't care. She wants
care
to get
about
to the
you. I want
topic.
to do the show and I want to get moving. So I
I
didn't ask anybody how their week was. But Sarah, I will say, in 24 hours has had a migraine, an upset stomach, and broke her finger.
all right. Okay.
Her finger.
Okay. All right. First of all, this is why I wanted to talk about my week because I've had a rough 24 hours. Okay.
She just
God
wants you
gives
to
his
feel bad for
toughest
her.
battles to his strongest soldiers. And that's
Ah!
right now.
You are so dramatic.
Yeah, God is definitely looking at you as a strong soldier.
Yeah.
I'm a
The
strong
nails.
soldier.
Yeah. Yeah. We
I'm
broke a
going
nail.
through it.
You're so cute.
Also, I have migraines just like you guys do.
Yeah,
I've had this migraine
She's
for
new to
five
migraine.
5 days now. It has not gone
I
away.
don't know why you would not have thought to bring your migraine medicine if you're in the middle of having headaches.
I know. I genuinely thought that it would go away at this point. I don't know if I've ever had a headache that's lasted this long. Like I don't think I mean I think 5 or 6 days was probably my max. So I'm hoping that I just have been traveling and also I've just been sleeping really poorly and I have like so much I carry so
Yeah.
much
You
tension
need a
right here that
massage.
I think the mix of like all of that just contributes to the headache and or the migraine
Mhm.
and it just won't go away. Like it just won't let up. Like I don't know. I can function, but like, there was points where I couldn't. Anyway, that's one of my battles. My other battle is I broke
My other battle.
my other battle was me breaking my fingernail.
Oh, oh.
And if
She
you
was
know,
crying,
you
like
know,
sobbing on
there
you.
is no worse
Mhm.
pain, truly, genuinely. And
Mhm.
I this is coming from someone who's had 3 C-sections and a needle going in my back this big,
And major
like,
back surgery.
and my back surgeries. I'm not kidding when I say that there's so much pain that I would withstand and withhold over my nail bending back. And
Mhm.
it
Ugh.
bent back and it tore my nail bed. It tore my nail off my nail bed. Like
Okay.
I did that to this finger 6 months ago in a freak accident when I was in bed at night. And it took weeks and weeks and weeks for me to like feel comfortable even getting my nails done or anything, months actually. And so I just got these done on Friday.
Which
I,
sucks. But
and
you seem
so
like I know you've bent your nail back more than that. I know you have. I know
I
you have.
bend my nail back all the time,
Yeah.
but not all the time, but not
Yeah.
so bad that
Okay.
it rips the
Okay. So I'm
nail
not crazy. Okay.
off of the nail bed. Like I bend
Mhm.
my nail back. I mean, you
Mhm.
just do when you have nails,
Mhm.
but to the extent where it's so aggressive that it rips the nail off the nail bed.
Okay.
Anyway,
You
so
need to not have such long nails. Maybe have them a little shorter so
I
they
think
don't.
that's a sign. Yeah, I think for a little
That's
bit,
what I do.
Look at
I
look at my beach nails. Yeah.
beautiful. I'm a little, can we, okay, I'm a little insensitive to that right now. Everyone has beautiful nails, and now I don't.
Sarah, I remember like in February, we were up north and I tripped up the stairs and I don't know how I did it. I didn't bend the nail back, but somehow I cracked it in half,
Yeah,
but then cracked it also down the middle and like
yeah.
a huge chunk from the bottom was missing
Do you
from
remember
my
when
nail. And there's nothing you can do until you go home. I mean, I
well,
guess you could find a nail shop down
I'm
there.
not, there's nothing I can, I mean, the only thing I would do would be to have them remove this, but they did that when I did it to this one. I went to the nail salon like the next day and they did remove it, but it hurt
Yeah.
so bad because it's so sensitive. And so, I mean, I'm not going to go to a nail. I mean, but maybe when I get home, but I'm just going to wrap a Band-Aid around it. And
That's what I've
like,
done. Yep.
I mean, you literally have to wait until the nail grows
Ugh.
Yeah.
past the point where it's ripped. So anyway,
Remember I did that at Virginia Beach, guys, whenever
Yes.
I was boogie boarding with you guys
Yes.
and I
it's a
tipped
core,
my
we were talking about that. It's a
and
core memory.
yeah, and my nail, I hit it. I
The
have to sit
brown
sideways.
spider and the icky house.
Oh,
And you
that was
breaking your
different. That
nails.
wasn't when I
I
did
know
it.
it was different.
Yeah.
I know, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying those are our core memories from Virginia Beach. Not,
Oh, no.
I'm
What
just
was-
kidding. That's what I was saying. I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
I was kidding.
Sarah, I'm so sorry because that is painful, babe. I know that, man. I know how that hurts.
It's just like is a nuisance. You know what I mean? It's just like annoying that I have to worry
And I
about it
felt
on top
you
of
were
my migraine.
crying, and I didn't even know what to say. Like I'm like, well,
No,
honey,
you didn't. No,
I'm
you
like,
didn't know what to say. You didn't say anything. You
well,
just
no, I didn't. I kept talking and saying, do this, do that, put a band-aid around it. That's never gonna work. This just happened. I'm like, yes, it will. Put a band-aid around it, cut it back and put a band-aid around. That'll hold it together. That's never gonna work. And I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm not saying anything.
She was angry in the moment.
I mean, I'm
I
not
was
saying anything.
sobbing. I was literally
I know.
Sad and
sobbing.
mad.
I know. And you're telling your kids, get away from me. So I said, I'm not
Yes,
going
because
anywhere.
they were both standing this close to my face going, Mommy, are you okay? Mommy, are you okay?
Well,
Mommy.
that's why I stayed away too. I'm like, she's not happy. She's
And
not
everyone was standing
happy.
around watching me sob, and my
Well,
kids
what?
this close to my face grab my children, take them away, and let me cry into my towel.
Well, once
I mean, the
again,
kids were at the beach, so really, you should have gotten up and walked away. So,
Noted for next time. Got it.
all right,
Anyway,
go ahead with your whatever this topic is. Go ahead, guys.
wrap
Okay.
it up, she's saying.
he's literally like, I don't even want to do the
think I
show.
was
Someone's
very clear at
behind the
beginning of
scenes.
this show.
I gotta go. Okay, so the topic is Summer House. We're gonna explain to Shelly Duffy the drama that is Summer House because she has no context for it, and then we're gonna see whose side she's on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, I'd hope she'd be on one side.
I think she will,
I
obviously.
agree.
Okay, so now, mind you, this show's been going on for 10 years. So there has been a man named Kyle who's 43. And his now wife, her name is Amanda. So they met on some.
Ex-wife.
Well, they're in the process of getting divorced. Yes, I'm sorry. So
Oh.
okay, so but my point is, 4 years ago, Kyle and Amanda finally got married. Kyle is a 43-year-old fuckboy who. Well, let me start. I have to start from the beginning. Okay, so everybody for the last 6 or 7 years on this show he's cheated on Amanda. He goes out. He's a DJ. Yeah, get in the center, Mom.
You look fine.
I'm not. It's not that. I'm so uncomfortable because this chair doesn't move.
All right, I'm trying to go as fast as I can here.
And
Okay,
it's the only place.
just
so I'm
stay
trying
in the
to.
center.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so and Summer House last year. So the recent season, you see Kyle. He's now a DJ, and he goes out until all hours of the night DJing, and then he slept at a fan's house. He's cheated a little bit on the marriage since they've been married for 4 years. Like, just they're not a good match, period. Like, he still wants to go out and do his fun stuff. For her to feel safe and have kids and all that stuff, she wanted him to be home more. Again, this was all as of like
And they had been like that. It had been very clear because I started watching Summer House season 1 like a couple months ago.
Yes.
And it had been very clear from the beginning that they were not a good match.
No.
Not a good match.
And it was the classic story like, oh, he's going to change. I love him, blah, 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 whatever. And he didn't. Her best friends at the time were like crying, sobbing like 4 or 5 months before the wedding. And we're like, are you sure you really want to do this? Like they would call him out. Like it was very, very clear, not only between the two of them, but then, so anyways, fast forward to the last few years. A girl named Sierra joins the Summer House cast, and a guy named West joins the Summer House cast. And Sierra has gone through it with a few Bravo men otherwise. Austin from Southern Charm, who's also like almost like a Kyle, like a very mature, not mature. He's not mature. He should be mature, but he's like in his 40s, fuckboy energy, like that kind of thing. So she took a chance again on this guy, West, who at the time was like really nice. He was new to the show. So there's like speculation that he maybe clung to her so he could have a storyline, whatever. So
the show, by the way, Summer House is just a cast of people who live in New York City and get a summer house in the Hamptons.
Oh, okay.
And and they just like party. And
Yeah.
it's the show is based on their weekends in the Hamptons. And so it's just a group of friends is what the show is, basically.
Yeah. So anyways, so Sierra and West date his first season. He invited her to a wedding. Like they were together for like 6 to 8 months, like not just the summer, but like, and all this, like he did all of the like boyfriendy things. Now, looking back on it, he was probably doing other boyfriendy things with a bunch of other women at the same time. But anyways, so finally it comes out that West is like, I'm not going to date you. I don't want to marry you. So like Sierra basically was like, screw you. Okay. And like, He was very immature about it. He would bring girls around her in front of her. Like, he just didn't handle it very well, obviously, because he's also another F boy. I've been saying the F boy word a lot. So he finally he like wrote this story in like a magazine about how he wasn't ready, and like that was how she kind of found out all of these like intense details about why he didn't want to commit, whatever. So last summer when they were filming, Amanda and Kyle, so now we're switching back to the other couple. Amanda and Kyle were like,
And Amanda and Sierra are friends.
and Amanda and Sierra are best friends,
very, very close friends,
very close. And this entire time that Sierra has known Amanda, she has been, in a very mature and wise way, encouraging her and supporting her to leave her husband because he doesn't see her. He's not good to her.
Sierra has been like a great, incredible friend to Amanda.
Yes, the whole time. Like literally the last episode of Summer House this year was Sierra crying and telling her she's smart, she's strong, and you can leave him. And that's exactly what she did. She left him finally because of like the support from Sierra.
But wait.
So
I think I can predict this. Okay.
Yes. So West all summer, in addition to Sierra being super supportive of Amanda, was weirdly supportive of Amanda as well. And on the show, there's some like they hug for a long time. Like there's just some like weird
you could
things.
see it, like the physicality, like watching back after everything happened, the physical, which we'll tell you, but their physical, like the way they were touching was not you don't treat your friends, and West and Kyle are friends. And so that's his one of his best friends, becoming ex-wife. And he was touching, like hugging her here. And so that's what Alex is referring to. Like
it was weird.
It was weird.
So Amanda and Kyle make their divorce announcement at the end of January, I believe. Yes. And 3 weeks later, Amanda and West announced that the rumors are true.
There were rumors,
and that they are in fact an item. They're not exclusive, or they became exclusive in that moment, but like they
timelines are murky.
Yes, we don't really know. And this whole time, West has had another girlfriend. Go ahead.
Yes.
Wait, in addition to her, and in addition to the other one.
Well, and yes, and that's the other thing. Him and Sierra had started like making out again and like hanging out again.
So because Sierra, three.
Yes.
Okay.
At least.
How long was their relationship going on, West and Amanda? How long had that been?
No one knows because the filming was last summer. The filming was last summer that we were talking about, where the touching was weird, and everyone now watching back after everything that came out
going on that long. Okay.
But they deny it. This is important. They deny it. They said that they were friends strictly up until February or March.
West and Sierra were like getting close again, making out. Like he was rekindling like with Sierra essentially, and then all of a sudden Amanda and West are together. And this is a woman who has been supporting Amanda hardcore for like 3 years. So that's the story.
So basically no, that's inappropriate. I'm not going to say that. No, never mind. No. I'll get canceled. She's just not, okay. Let me put my fake therapist hat on, and let me put my trying to be sympathetic or empathetic to her mind and where her mind's at. She's not she is a pick me, but maybe she never felt chosen, but it's by her own design.
Yes.
She would drive in the first season, because I just recently started Summer House. In the first season, Amanda was Kyle's fuck buddy.
100%.
Amanda would drive all the way across New York to meet up with Kyle at the Summer House to have sex with him. And he never wanted to call her his girlfriend. He didn't want anything serious. And then eventually his cab light turned on. He decided he was ready to have a girlfriend, and Amanda was there.
Yeah.
And Amanda then spent the next 5 years begging for Kyle and Kyle had cheated on her twice in that 5 years before they got engaged, or however many years. And she was basically begging him not to be himself. Like, Now, I'm a Kyle apologist a little bit because I'm watching it organically and knowing everything that happens and watching the seasons all together in a string. Kyle is who he is. He is who he says he is. He does not lie about who he is.
No.
He does not hide who he is. He has been very honest and open from day one about pretty much everything except for the second time but he did admit it right away. So like once she found out, he admitted it. Like I understand he's not the I understand, but he basically Amanda just chased him for forever. And
Now
it's
she's doing it to Wes.
basically the same thing. Like she was hurt by Kyle and jumped immediately into the arms of a man who was showing her attention because it was risky and because it was fun and because it was just like how it was with Kyle. It was like cat and mouse. It was very like, does he like love me? Does he want me? I'm gonna make him want like.
Oh, what
I don't
does
know.
Shelley think? Let's see what mom
Okay,
thinks.
yes. What are your thoughts?
But like in reference to what though?
Like
Because
people are
because
rallying for Sierra because they say that it's just such a huge betrayal on
she was
on
such a good
Amanda's
friend.
part
Yeah.
because they were
Yeah.
And
such
she
close
was-
I
Yes.
agree with that. I do
Yes.
agree with that. There she was trying to be a, really good friend. Meanwhile, she's doing her, boyfriend. So,
right.
So that's not cool.
Yeah.
At all. But it seems as though that like I guess Kyle is who he is. Yeah, but like hasn't grown, nobody's grown up, it sounds
Right.
like. And it's like a mess. Like until you grow up and realize that this is not what you do. And so the whole I mean, is some of this for TV though? Like, is this real life, or you know what I mean?
I don't really think that's the thing. These are all these people are all actually real friends in real life. Now, do
Yes.
they
Okay.
sometimes pick up hanging out
Yeah,
closer
yeah,
and around filming? Yes.
Well,
But
Amanda's a weenie, and I'm gonna say that right then and there.
I think that's what in Amanda's mind, these are just my show friends and this is just for TV. But Sierra takes it very
different. She takes it
seriously and was there for her. Yeah.
I also want to mention that there was a 3-part reunion.
Yes.
And Amanda and West came on to the reunion. Neither of them cried. Neither of them truly apologized for their behavior. Amanda was despondent. She was void of emotion. West did not stick up for her. West did not say,
No.
I love this girl. This is my girl. I'm so sorry for everything, but this is the way my heart. He did not stick up for her. She at one point left the stage. He didn't follow her. He does not give a shit about Amanda. And he realizes he got himself into this situation and now he can't leave. And they blew up their lives. And so they're like, well, now we have to kind of full send it. Like saying it like Kyle would say.
This is basically a story as old as time.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? And
Yes.
so
yes.
and so I will say this then. It sounds like again, I kind of like I'm all about Kyle being his authentic self and being honest because that's great. I mean,
He's just a fuckboy.
Okay,
And
maybe you're being he's honestly a douche, maybe, I don't know, but like, and that's fine too, but at least he's honest about it.
yes.
The other
Yeah.
ones are just and that's like I said, that's a tale as old as time where all this stuff what just came to mind. You remember those two that the heads of the CEO and the HR person that were at that
Yeah.
basketball game, and
Yeah.
they were like seriously, you literally just blew up everything because you got caught on television. But I don't know why, but that came to my mind. But this is what happens, and everybody wants the best of both worlds, and it doesn't work out that way. Eventually you got to make a choice, and
Well, I
eventually
think
you have to do that.
I think the thing about it is that like Amanda is so I'm trying to think of it from like
Mm-hmm.
a standpoint where I'm in her head and
Yeah, and
if
again,
I
we're
were
all
her,
flawed.
I'm thinking that she must feel like she must feel so insecure that
Mhm.
no one could want her genuinely
She does.
for
She's been
who
with
she
Kyle.
is.
She's wasted 10 years of her life with Kyle.
And I'm saying that she fought for so long to get
She
Kyle to
fought.
take her seriously. And
Yes.
so I fear it's a pattern, obviously, now with West, who is someone who showed her attention, but in a way that wasn't, oh, I'm in love with you and I really truly care about you
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
person and I would want to marry you and have kids with you someday. It is a way that just is surface level. And
Yeah.
she wants that because it's easy and that's so much easier to get from people than true love and genuine love. And so she clung on to that so hard with Kyle that she married him. And now with West, it's like he's gonna leave you at
Yeah.
some point. Like
He's the
you're
same
in,
guy.
It
he's
sounds
the
like
same guy. It's the
she needs
same
to work
thing.
on her
But that's
and
what I'm
Yes.
saying is
and
that
figure
I
out,
think
Yeah.
she's
because she, again,
obviously
no, I was just going
desperately
to say
insecure.
we're all flawed. So, but she needs to feel good about herself and she needs to feel better about who
Right.
she is and her life, because otherwise she's just going to keep doing the same damn thing just to kind of get that attention or kind of
And
get
she's
somebody like you
also,
said to choose her.
yeah. Yeah, she just wants to be chosen. And at the end of the day, that's sad. Like at the end of the day,
Well,
that's
that's not sad. Everybody wants to be chosen, but
Absolutely, that is
it's
true.
in a
right.
way that you have to do it healthy and you have to
Correct.
be good with you.
Well,
Not
and
to say that you
that's
can't
where
be
the issue
growing
lies. Yeah.
and evolving as a human with a partner, but how
Mhm.
you enter and your intentions, I think, and what's motivating you is really critical. And her motivations and where she's coming from are all wrong. And
Right.
that's why it's always
Mhm.
chaos that's following her. And I think that's why people are pissed at her at this point, because we have all, I say we as in the audience, for the last 5 years, we watched this train wreck. We watched her marry Kyle. We all knew that she was going to eventually, we all knew this was going to happen. And we've all been very supportive of her. And we've been, I one time messaged her on Instagram and she messaged me back. So did Paige
What?
DeSorbo. I just would like to say, yeah.
She did?
Yeah, she just sent back hearts, but I commented about, because she was talking about how she didn't want to have babies with Kyle because he's an idiot and he was going out. And I was like, thank you for being brave and saying that, because that's really, even because she's 34, she's older, similar
Yeah.
age to me. So it's like putting off kids, like the longer you go into your so anyways, but my point is, sorry, obviously that was really cool for me, but now it's
That is
not.
cool.
Now I'm embarrassed. But anyways, my point
Oh,
is she
okay.
had been going through it. We've all been very supportive
Yeah.
of her, including Sierra, including all these other castmates. And now she was just like,
Well,
oh,
it's like
I'm not going to show you that I've learned. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
not going to be like, I learned from this.
Yes.
I'm just going to go right
Yes.
headfirst into the next thing.
Actually, it's worse. It's actually
It
worse
is worse.
because in her marriage to Kyle, she didn't hurt anybody but herself. She didn't
Yeah.
hurt anybody but herself. And now she jumped right into the same situation and now hurt everybody. And
Yeah.
West is not, let's not, while we mention Amanda for what she did as well, let's hold the same accountability for West, because not
Oh,
only
West
did
is
he do the
awful.
same thing, but again, he's a
He
douchebag.
had had
And so
he had had multiple girlfriends while he was with Sierra. The second time he had an exclusive girlfriend who he lied to. He would call her his girlfriend to her face,
and she
then
found out
everybody else.
at the same time as everybody else when
She
they put
found
out their statement. I just am saying, like, he needs to be held accountable too. He fucked over his friends. He did this to Sierra. He did just as much. Like, he is
Well, yeah, I
just
mean,
as much
it
at
takes
fault.
two, no matter what. It takes two.
Yeah.
That's her timer. She needs to go.
She
Okay,
said-
I think we can wrap it
So,
up.
but it does take two. So that's just it. And obviously, everybody does things for different reasons. It sounds like there's a lot of insecurity on both sides because guys, and well, there's a whole ego thing, and like with there, that's totally and that's not every man, but it can be. And women, are often get insecure, and they want to have this security, and they want somebody who shows them attention, and so everybody sounds like they need to just grow up.
Yeah. I mean,
and
the hard
explore
thing is
themselves and be better people themselves so that they can be better for other people.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I just like the whole like reunion with them not taking any accountability was just truly like
That's
the
what I'm
cherry
saying.
on top. Like they just acted like it was an inconvenience for them to be there, and how dare they have to answer to their crimes. Like
Well,
it
don't you
was
think?
so embarrassing for
Don't you
them.
think
It
they're
made it
mortified? Don't you think they're probably mortified?
I mean, yes, but
I hope
they
so.
didn't seem like it. They
Well,
didn't
they were
seem
on
mortified.
beta blockers, but
I'm on a
probably
beta blocker and I have
My-
emotions.
well, Andy asked it like that to be nice, but I think they were on Xanax or something like that.
I
to like,
also takes
I know, no, and it doesn't take away your emotions. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't think they feel anything, period. And so I think they don't feel anything baseline, and then they took medicine like that, and it made it even more like they didn't feel anything. Not that that's a reason, but my point is like they didn't show up right, period. Like they took medication that they're probably not prescribed to like so they could get through it. That was my point. But
yeah, it was all about them. Right, correct. It was just truly about how it affected them, how it was justified, and how you can't help who you love. And it's like, no, you actually just like don't do that to your fucking friend.
you didn't have to choose West. He's not like
You didn't have to choose him.
no.
No.
Anyway, you guys have to go to dinner.
So who has
Uh
a listen but don't judge?
I did it last week.
We can do it.
Mine was hard. It's hard to find things about me that aren't amazing, you know? I don't have anything weird.
mean-
Okay.
oh, well, I have a bunch.
How about this? Okay, I'll give you one. And I don't think this is all that unusual. However, the other day, I was in the bathroom and I was shaving my toes.
I
And
do that too.
my husband walked in and goes, "Are you shaving your toes?" And I
Yeah.
said, "Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
I'm Italian and there's hair."
Okay,
and
that's
now that
not weird.
Now that I'm over, a certain age. Well, I know it's not really weird, but
I pick hair out of my butt in the shower.
Well, that's because let's give context. We have long hair and it falls. It's
does. It
uncomfortable.
does.
It's
You
one
guys
of the
do it
worst-
too?
yeah.
We all,
I mean, I don't pick
anyone
it
who has
out.
long hair does it.
I wash myself with a washcloth so it comes out, but apparently you don't.
Girl, it gets in there. That's what these long nails are for. You got to dig it out.
Oh my
Okay,
God. Are you serious?
okay.
Hair.
Are you kidding
We're
me?
done.
Are you kidding me? You do that?
In my
Like,
crack.
use a washcloth.
In my crack.
In
In
your
the shower,
use
you
a
could just-
washcloth and
Mom,
scrub it
you're
out.
in the shower. You just use soap and you rinse your hands.
Ooh, no. Like,
All right. Sounds like judgment to me.
maybe was that the accident that you had? Like you
And then
bent your
the
nail back picking it out of your butt?
Yeah,
Okay,
Mom.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, I don't want these visuals.
All right, kids are
Okay.
home anyway, so let's go.
Are they okay? But I love you all so much. Seriously, we're having. I'm so excited to be here and I'm having such a blast with the grandkids, and it's just wonderful, and everybody. But I'm just saying, that's been a dream of mine. So,
We'll
all
have
bye.
so much
Yeah, they
fun.
are home. So
Watch and subscribe and listen where you get your podcasts.
please subscribe to YouTube and watch us. There's so much funny stuff that you would see today if you actually subscribed. And yes, listen to us anywhere you get your podcast. Bye. Talk to you next week. Bye.